Okay, yeah, no, this actually has crazy animations. And like, again, this is no purchase necessary. If you buy the Sovereign bundle, this new Sovereign bundle, you get this animation for free. Okay, that's kind of nuts. Hello there, I am Justin. Happy to see you guys again. It has been a while, and we're back with a good reason to launch the game again. Haven't launched the game in like a month, and Sovereign, something from, you know, like the first act, episode, whatever you want to call it, of this game, is a really good reason to actually turn on the game again. There's not really a whole lot of reasons to turn on the game at this point, but I'll turn it back on for Sovereign, dude, because look at all this great stuff that we have here. 8 items in total, and since this is an old collection, this is going for 7,100 VP, and they're not trying to charge 87 or more for it. Also, there is the VCT X Sen set. They won the Madrid VCT tournament. Congrats to them, and if you want to pick this up, it's in the store right now. But we are here to buy the Sovereign set. This is the third installment, arguably, of Sovereign. There is Sovereign 1.0, Forsaken, and then now we're back at Sovereign again. No 2.0 in the name. But let's go through and buy it. Cool stuff. We have 8 items in total. Let's go through and favorite and equip everything. Cool. Also, you may be wondering, but yeah, I did buy Primordium. Pretty cool set. No real reason to make a video about it because they gave people early access to it, so, you know, what am I going to do? Snap my fingers here. We are simply left with just the Sovereign stuff, and the first thing I want to take a look at here is the new and improved Sovereign Sword. This is really cool. My one gripe with this, and I'm sure that you guys are all really frustrated about it as well, is that they got rid of the purple variant. We have all of sort of the classic variants, but for some reason they didn't include the purple variant. Like all the sets that have come out into this game generally will have like different variants, quote unquote. A good example of this would be like we had the Ion Phantom 1.0 with no variants, and then we go forward to the Ion 2.0 Phantom with all these extra variants, so to speak. So it is kind of different. Another example of this would be Prime. It has all the classic variants that we know and love, and then we go to Prime 2.0. Variants are all different there. So, you know, is it like a thing that happens with this? Yeah, basically, I would say so. Is it necessary? I think it's up for debate. I think most people in the community would probably just want the normal variants for it, but I do think that there is some value in getting additional variants as well. The additional variants are really cool, and I like seeing them. But again, like sort of the issue is that with only 3 variant slots available for every individual item in this, I think it sort of causes some dismay, so to speak, amongst people who may have liked the purple variant, like myself included. I bet you guys probably like the purple variant. However, on the topic of melees, it is pretty interesting to have the Eternal Sovereign Sword. This is sort of supposed to be like a katana animation, from what I can tell, like the RGX, but we will see in game. The new variant with the Sovereign set is going to be this variant, which, let's see what the name is. The name is Teal, a teal variant. Pretty cool. And then, of course, we just have the sort of metallic and red look here. This is honestly kind of like what Tiger should have been, to be honest. We're not going to upgrade this for now because I do believe that you actually get the animations for this just by default, the way that you would with the Oni Katana and so forth. We're going to test that out in a little bit, but first what we're going to do is we're going to look at the Sovereign Phantom, but before that, we're going to add the Sovereign Buddy to it. Sovereign Buddy is honestly pretty lit. Like, in comparison of all the other Sovereign Buddies that there were, how does this rank? Probably better than Forsaken because it only stays that one green color. We're gonna go and we're gonna go to Unowned here. This is the first ever Sovereign Buddy right here. Is this better than the one that we just got today? I don't know, leave a comment down below, but this doesn't change colors or anything like that because this is from the very first Sovereign set all the way back when this game first came out almost 4 years ago. However, something I'm curious about is that we see the Sovereign Buddy here. It's just a helmet, really cool. I wonder if it changes with the variants. I'm sure it does, but who knows with this game. Oh, it does, wow, it's pretty cool. We have the Forsaken variant here. I really do like this teal variant of this. This is really cool. Again, it's just a shame that there's no other additional variants for this. Like, we're just stuck with the 3+ variants. And then here's the last one here. Really cool. I've said it before, but I really do think that this game would heavily benefit. What is that? I think that this game would heavily benefit from getting the option to just change the variants of your buddy. You know, it'd be cool. It would add some dimension to the way that we have our skins equipped and stuff like that, but that's to be determined. Anyways, let's just go through and take a look at everything real quick here. I'm sure you guys have seen most of this stuff. There's a Sovereign Frenzy now. Here all the variants are. Nice. A really exciting one that we have is the Sovereign Judge, because this is one of the only base variant white judge skins that there is in the entire game at all. Here all the variants are. Nice. Then we have a really cool one with the Sovereign Odin. This is exciting to see, in my opinion. Here are the variants. Cool. I think they did a really good job on this, but I just can't help but notice this is literally Tigress. Like, tell me this isn't Tigress. Anyways, let's upgrade this. Nice. Another fun fact about this is take a look at when we change it to a different variant. We'll change it to the teal variant. The finisher is also different now too. Let's take a look. That's interesting to see because that actually has the Forsaken finisher. So it's interesting that Sovereign sort of like having the glorious colors that it has the more heroic one, whereas a darker, more gritty color will have the Forsaken finisher. So I'm sure that the green one obviously will have the Forsaken finisher. If you're going to upgrade anything from this, I would say that all this stuff is probably really solid to upgrade. Like, if you are strapped for Radiantite, which most people are because it's way too expensive and they need to stop ripping us off, you know, probably in this order, this is how I would upgrade it, okay? We're going to make sort of the call at the end here, but what I would upgrade in this order: Phantom, Judge, maybe the Odin, because you probably don't have an upgraded Odin skin, and then the Frenzy. Probably just save your money with the Sovereign Sword, unless you want the variants for this, which, you know, that could be cool, maybe not, but again, it's all about saving on this game because they take so much from us. But with that in mind, let's go into the range real quick, and we'll take a look at the melee as well as the Phantom, and then we'll maybe get some more upgrades with some of this stuff, depending on if it's worth it or not. But, you know, that's what this video is about. Is it worth it? Let's go to the range. Also, here the card is. I almost forgot as well. Let's equip the spray just so we can kind of look at it. Pretty neat. I think they did a good job with this. I don't know if this is the best Sovereign spray, but this is definitely all right for what it is. Here's everything in left-handed mode. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show it. I don't know what this means. Example? Okay. That's weird that that says that. I feel like it's broken now. I don't know why it would say example. Okay, yeah, no. This actually has crazy animations. And, like, again, this is no purchase necessary. If you buy the Sovereign bundle, this new Sovereign bundle, you get this animation for free. Okay, that's kind of nuts. S tier. Don't upgrade this. Do not upgrade this. Whatever you do, don't upgrade this unless you want those variants, which I'm sure you maybe do. But as a reminder, the purple variant, the black variant, not there. Don't get it. But you can just have this for free. And I swear, because people are going to stop buying the upgrades for this, like, they're going to start making it be so every little animation they charge you money for. But for now, you know, we're kind of winning with this. That's a crazy pullout because, like, you can't even see it on screen when you're moving. That's nuts. I like it a lot. That's really good. Cool stuff. I reckon let's take a look at the Phantom now. Classic Sovereign stuff. Really good sounds, I would say. Like, with the Phantom, it's always kind of hit or miss. This sounds really good in my opinion. And again, just, you know, this is a solid collection, and I saw people complaining about this, saying that they do not care for this new Sovereign set, and I think what it comes down to is there's so much things that are out in this game now, and the standard has really not necessarily been raised, but has changed very drastically from the first act of this up until recently. People want different things than they wanted when this game first came out, and I think that Sovereign coming out as it is right now is a testament to how the game used to be. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, you know, you can argue about this if you want to. The game used to be like 2 times better than it is currently right now. That's just my opinion. Skins were way better. The game was way better. The way that we played the game was way better. And everything now is just so much different to the point where I play one game and I don't launch the game for like a month, which is the case right now. But I am happy to be here with something, again, that is reminiscent of what this game used to mean to me with the Sovereign set. I really like the reload on this. This is solid. Good stuff for sure. Let's just take a look at this unupgraded stuff real quick. This looks like, just again, this could have came out on the first month of this game, like along with the other Sovereign stuff. This easily could have came out alongside with that. We got it like 4 years later, but that's okay. Oh, that's a crazy reload. It kind of slides it just up the front there, which is interesting. Here's the Judge unupgraded. We probably will upgrade this for the video, but, you know, that's sort of to be determined. And then here is the Odin, which is, again, this is just a crazy item. Just look at it. Cool. I want to go and upgrade the Judge. I think the Judge is worth upgrading. Let's go do that. Example. All right, here we are. Let's pull out the Judge. Okay, this might be one of the more crazier firing sounds of the game. Listen to just how, like, obvious it is. Like, they turned that Sovereign sound all the way up. Let's take a listen, dude. Bro, it's like I'm hitting a piano key when I do this. Like, I'm gonna hit the piano key right now. That's crazy. Very solid, very worth the upgrades in my opinion, and the variants are just kind of weird with it, but now what we're going to do is we're going to go back into the inventory and we're going to put all the Sovereign stuff together before we see the other side of the Sovereign ranked or whatever the f. Nice. I think Sovereign deserves a lot more respect than it gets as a collection. It's one of the best collections that has ever come out into this game. And the way that we look at Reaver and Prime as sort of the classic quintessential skins that most players have on this game, I think that Sovereign should also be mentioned in that conversation for sure. I've always said this in my videos, but when Forsaken first came out, this got a lot of grief because this variant sort of had people turned off because they thought that it was supposed to be like a budget Reaver. And it is anything but that. Like, all this time later today, I still stand by this, but Forsaken, one of the best collections in the game, simply because it's based off of one of the best collections of the game with Sovereign. And all this time later, we have all this brand new, really cool Sovereign stuff. So it's cool to see, like, with the, you know, new Sovereign swords you don't need to upgrade, and the new Sovereign Phantom. This is just a insanely solid set, for sure. Now, in terms of if I can recommend the Sovereign set today, if you want to buy this, you know, we've kind of talked about everything there is to talk about with this. Let's sort of go through here and take a look at the variants again. We have the Forsaken variant, which is cool. A brand new variant being the teal variant, which is replacing the variant that we know and love being the black and purple variant. It is so sad because it would have been really cool to see it on the Phantom. It's very heartbreaking, and it's just, you know, we're missing so much things on this game. There should just be more variant options. There should be a drop down with multiple variants. Like, they want our money so bad, let us pay the money. Then we, of course, have the metallic sort of red variant. This variant is not really reminiscent. It doesn't look like the other metallic variants that the other stuff has. So, like, this is a lot more red. Like, if I pull it down like this, you can see how red this is. It's more red than the other stuff because we go to the classic red one. See, it's a lot more silver. It doesn't sort of glow red the way that that one does. And of course, the Forsaken stuff doesn't even have those variants for some reason. I think this is an absolute yes from me. I think that across the board, it's probably a 5 out of 5. But that's my personal opinion. I think objectively, probably like a 3.5 out of 5, which is really good. Personally speaking, I think that this is kind of like a 4 out of 5. This is bogged down by having kind of lame variants and missing the purple variant that people would have really liked. I think if you could have cut any variant, like, it probably would have made sense to cut the Forsaken one because there is less Forsaken variants than there is any of the other variants for this, but I do digress. I'm going to pass it off to you guys in the comment section. What do you guys think of this stuff? Are you going to be buying the new Sovereign stuff? Where does Sovereign as a collection from day one rank for you as a player? And what are you guys thinking about this sword not needing any upgrades? Leave your comments down below, and I really appreciate you guys watching. I've just been sort of busy with life. Not really busy. I haven't really been doing anything, to be honest, but I've started some new business stuff. I got a cat. I have a girlfriend. Life is all right. Not perfect, but pretty good. I'm very blessed. I love you guys, and I hope that you are blessed as well. Have a great day. As always, I'm Justin, you're not. Like the video, subscribe, and click the bell. Oh yeah, here's some weird stuff for you guys. They changed the color of like the chat, like party chat. You can see it's like purple down there for some reason. My name is yellow. They changed the colors of all sorts of things in the chat. Not really sure why that is. Needless, pointless. Fix the game. Add things to it. Don't know why you're wasting your time with that. And likewise, you can see her on the screen right there. There is a brand new agent with Clove. You may be asking, did you get early access to this character? I totally did get early access. Did not care to play it whatsoever. It's the same shit. Every single time that they do it, the stuff leaks early anyways, and then there's also a big group of people who just get earlier access than the early access people. It's a joke. Who cares? Character's kind of lit though, won't lie. Pretty cool. Also, this ghost skin is like the only animated free skin that you get in the entire game. Pretty interesting.
Cultivate, let that word go and resonate. Dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Synthesize the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go, let it go. Cultivate, let that word go and resonate. Dominate your mind. If you need me, I can demonstrate. Synthesize the rhythm and forget about your mistakes. Let it go, let it go.